Hello everyone. Just take a little drink while people join. Hi everyone. My name is Emily and I am the dyer behind Lockwood Fibres. Please let me know if you can't hear me. I can get quite quiet, curse with a quiet voice. Just let me know and I'll try and make sure to raise my voice again. So yeah, I hope everyone's able to enjoy this nice weather. Hopefully you're sat in the sun somewhere or the shade, relaxing and watching this. And yes, so I have a couple of new colourways, including the Wisteria Theme for the Yorkshire Yarn Fest. So I think I'll show you that first. So up here you can see this is the fade. I'll grab you and get you a closer view. Oh, there's the button, it's moved. So here's the fade. So I've named all of these are called Wisteria in the shop, but they all have an extra little kind of clarification. So this one is Wisteria Pink, this one is Wisteria Pale Lilac / creamy lilac-y cream. It's a very very pale lilac, it's so hard to get on camera. You can kind of see the sort of cream with then little splashes of lilac. Then this one is lilac, it's sort of the mid purple tone one, and then this is one that I've called purple. So you can see that these three here you could have as like a small fade. And then this one here is the blue tone one. So it's again, it doesn't show up amazingly on camera, and it is a very subtle fade in person as well, but there is a difference, I promise, if it's not showing up well. These two kind of, it's very hard to get the lighting right here. Yeah, so they are in my garden collection, and I'll show you some more new ones for my garden collection. So these here, I'm so sorry I keep jostling the camera. Yeah, so if you have seen my Sosu Knits mystery knit along efforts, then you'll have seen these two. So this one here is Bracken, so it has these sort of dark purple speckles on it, and the green is kind of a sort of, it's not showing up amazing on camera, but it's greener in person than it looks like on my screen. But it's kind of like this very grey tone green, and then the purple here is this sort of deep purple, and then it has really dark green speckles in it, like a rich green. So here's a good section here. Oh, are you having trouble hearing me? I'm keeping on talking just in case you can hear me. And then here, this one is a one-of-a-kind one-of-a-kind colourway. This one's just called One-of-a-Kind Blue. Oh, that's very good. It's relieving. I've not just been talking and no one can hear. Great. This one here is Rose Garden. And it's got these kind of soft greeny blue speckles, and then lots of these like pinky speckles on a pale green kind of pistachio-ish base colour. This one is an old colourway called Rose Garden, but I decided to bring it back and add it into my garden collection because I feel like it's appropriate. This one is Nightshade, which you may have seen already. Kits, yes, I do. I've listed them as dyed to order. So in the kit, I may have misplaced one of the colours, but basically, I found it. So these three here are the ones that I've used. So I've got these three, and then also this as well. This one here is the colourway from April Mystery Yarn Club. Yeah, so which is also available now on sock sets. A lot of these colours, especially the Wisteria ones, I have on merino singles. I haven't listed them yet, but if you do make an order and you want to add, I do combine them. So don't worry about paying postage twice, you'll get a refund on that. Yeah, and this one here is another one-of-a-kind colourway. So there's only a few of these, so if you like it, buy as much as you want for a project, because once they're gone, they're gone. And then this one is a new sort of neon colourway. It's got grey mixed in, so it kind of muddies the neons a little bit, but then you still get these like bright pops like here. This one I've called Zing, because it just has these little tiny zings of neon in there. Yeah, so I'll just back up a little bit, and you can see these are the sort of main new colourways that I have for Yorkshire Yarn Fest. So this is actually as well, I do have on Chunky. I don't have much Chunky in stock. I have a couple here. I mean, it's clearly an inappropriate day for Chunky yarn, but that's fine. Also, I have some 50-gram skeins of this colour, and I have paired them with this bright pink here because I like the colour, the sort of contrast there with the bright pink. So I'm very warm in my attic, and I'm getting a bit flustered. It's the first time I've had to say that this year. So here. This one is called Shimmer. This is another one of my newer colourways that I really have a bit of a soft spot for. Though I think Woven here is the one that I've got the biggest soft spot for at the moment, which is actually part of the Sosu kit or 4 skein kit, whatever project you might need for 4 skeins. Just as a little example, actually, I forgot to show this. Here is a little swatch that I've done when I was trying to decide which was my A colour. Trying to show you the two sides. Which was my A colour and which was my B. I settled on having A as the light blue with the neon speckles and B as the green, so Bracken. And then I think I'm going to do C as Woven and D as the Black Breeze, which is this one. So another colourway here that I have quite a liking for at the moment. I want to make, for some reason, everything in this colourway. This is Honeycomb. And I can just grab a project. Ooh. So I have done again, not really weather appropriate, a love note in the Honeycomb. So that's Honeycomb on Surrey alpaca silk, and also the merino singles. If you like getting a bit of a budget, a bit of a steal, these here are my sale yarns. I think most of this is listed, maybe the odd skein that isn't, but I do also do mystery skeins, so if you want a mystery for a little bit of a cheaper price, you might get one of these here. Yeah, so I've got lots of singles on in stock. So I've got things like the sort of more muted colourways, like this is Iced Mint here. It's kind of a slight green-grey with the purple speckles. Something brighter here, like this one's called Furly. So this is a neon orange, which is blowing out the camera a little bit, and then this is like a bright sort of spearminty green. Then a sock, got things like this, which is Toxic, which will knit up similar to, oh, where have I put that? I just have everything on the floor around me. So this is the Magic Collection knit up, and you can see how you've got these little sort of bits of colour, flourishes of colour as you go. Toxic will actually knit up very similar to this, but obviously you place the white with the grey, and those would be the neons. These are actually on dye to order. I think there might be a couple of ready to go sets as well if you're interested in the Magic Collection. I also have some bags of kind of grab bag yarns. You can see exactly what you're getting, and they're quite discounted, so if you're getting like a bargain, those are probably a good shout. And you've got lots of bits and pieces. I've done them in colour families, so you can kind of see them through the bag. Bright greens and yellows, purples and blues, and then oranges. Yes, so again, this is the Zing colourway, skeined up, so you can see. This one is the One of a Kind Pink, skeined up. By the way, if you have any questions about anything that you've seen and I've not covered it, or I've not caught your question, just send me a message over on Lockwood Fibres and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Yes, so my Wisteria Fade set, you can buy all of these separately, but you can also buy them as a set. You can buy them dyed to order on any of the bases I stock. So I do things like Surrey Silk. We've got a bit more of an interesting one is the Highland Zebra. So this is a 4-ply fingering weight, which is a bit more of a bitey wool, so it's not as soft as merino, but a bit more hard wearing. I even have a Donegal yarn. I'll have to check. I've actually got these listed as options, but we've also got DK weight and other fun things like the slub yarn. Yes, I'll just turn you back round and pop you back down. Yeah, so thank you so much for joining me. I hope that you guys are having a great Yorkshire Yarn Fest, and you'll find me over on Instagram at Lockwood Fibres, and any of the yarns you've seen will be on my website, which is lockwoodfibres.co.uk. So thank you so much, and I hope to speak to you all later. Alright, thank you.